have here?
A salad.
Why in that?
Because I chopped it up in it and I ate it in it. Guess what I bought?
Nice.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
It was $13.
What's wrong with that one?
Nothing.
So, do I get one now?
I have 3 now.
Miss, why do we have so many water bottles?
These don't go in the cabinets. They stay in my room.
Oh. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday and welcome back to another week in my life. My name is Ivy and I'm super excited to have you along with me this week, and it's actually going to be closer to 2 weeks. Mainly because today is already Tuesday and I have filmed nothing from the weekend. I am still super exhausted from camp. My voice is still like iffy from camp. All the like talking and yelling and everything that happens at camp, singing at the top of our lungs, all of that has just done me and I'm so tired. Plus we had a busy weekend, just getting stuff done around the house. We went down to the camp, did a little bit of cleaning. And then let's see, Sunday was a very exciting day. We actually voted our new pastor in. That was so exciting. Our pastor of 35 years was ready to retire, and we found an awesome new pastor to take his place. So our pastor is well-deserved retirement, not leaving the ministry, of course. He will still be doing all kinds of ministry work, but anyway, he's retiring. We voted in our new pastor and welcomed him and his family into our church family. We had a lunch, then we took them down to the camp to just show them around, and it was a long day. Then I went and hung out with Mama for a little bit in the afternoon, evening, and that was Sunday. And then Monday, took Mama to a doctor's appointment. I don't even know. Yesterday went by so fast, it seemed like I took a good nap. Oh, Aiden is here to tell me good night, so hang on. Okay, he's telling me good night because it's 10:23 p.m. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what I was saying, but today, I worked on college stuff yesterday. That is what I did. And then this morning, I spent all morning working on college stuff, and then we went down to the lake and took down some of the decorations. And that was pretty much it. And then Scotty and I went to town and picked up some lamps for my classroom, ate dinner, hung out. So just had an evening of running around. So as soon as we got home, I was like, I want to spend time in my craft room. I have not spent time in here, y'all. It was a disaster area. I don't know if I've showed you what it looked like, and it's kind of a mess right now, but it's way better than it was. All of that is trash. That tub is the one that was hanging out in my car for months. I cleaned it out, so now it's just random stuff that needs to go random places. And then all of that over there is trash. But I went through all the fabric and stuff that was in these boxes and just did a lot of cleaning up. I swept. I did some reorganizing of things I had just been leaving out, because every time I come in here, I would just do something really quick and then leave, which is the absolute number one reason I wanted my craft room, is so I didn't have to like put things up. I just could leave them out, if I needed to, but then it was like, it got overwhelming. There was so much stuff out. So anyway, organized a little bit, got it cleaned up. It was fantastic. And now I am working on these lamps. Do you recall these lamps? These are not the ones I picked up today, but these are the ones I picked up last month or something. I showed y'all after my thrift haul, I think it was, when we went to the Samaritan shop bins. Anyway, I got these, and they were really dirty and yellowed. So I've already painted them, but you can see how kind of yellowed the feet are. I haven't painted the feet yet. These are way more accurate to what the bases look like. See how they're like white and yellowed? That's what the black part of it actually looked like. Yeah, that's like felt. Anyway, so I painted them. And I cleaned them up first, but then while I was cleaning them up, I realized that there's like an extra little thing on the bottom, and I was like, what in the world? And this is what I discovered. I'm so excited. I have to show you. Okay, so there's no bulb in it, but ready? He lights up. He's so cute. So it's like a little night light type of thing. They both do, and they both work. They're slightly different. This guy's a little bit bigger than him. He looks like he might have been repainted at some point or something, because I don't know, it's a little bit out of the lines and stuff, but anyhow, and then their colors are ever so slightly different. But yeah, that was a fun little surprise. I had no idea that they did that. So anyway, so I have that, and then I'll put light bulbs. I need to get some shades. But like I said, the bases look like this. I should have vlogged earlier to show you, but I didn't. I wasn't even going to vlog at all this week. I said I was going to take time off this week to vlog. Anyway, so I've got them painted. This is 3 coats of paint. I'm going to let it dry overnight and probably put one more. I mean, it's already like scuffing off of there, and I did a terrible job and got it on the hand. But it's literally, I don't even know. It's paint on plastic, so it's not going to stay well anyway. But it looks better than the yellowed stuff, and I don't know. I guess that came off because the cord touched it, because that cord has black paint all over it. Anyhow, that's what I've been doing tonight, and I watched the Goofy movie while I was doing it because that is my favorite Disney animated movie. I just love it so much. I pretty much quote the whole movie. Didn't really watch it. It was just on and I was talking along with it because I love it so much. But anyhow, feels good to have so much stuff done. All these 2 boxes right here are for my classroom. Some books I found at the Samaritan sale, and that other one is like games and old toys and stuff that were Caleb's that his mom has passed on to me for my class for like free time games and indoor recess and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm excited to have them. But yeah, excited to have these lamps painted. I need to paint the feet. I might flip them over and paint those real quick before I go in, but I really need to go in. I need to do my Walmart grocery order and get that place to go pick up tomorrow. So anyhow, we'll see how this vlog ends up turning out. Like I said, I was going to take the week off, so I probably won't vlog very much, but this was worth showing you, the process of it painting. So we'll see what you guys end up getting to see from this week. I'm supposed to be taking the week off, so it's probably good for me. I probably need to do it, but also, like, what's it hurt to just film a little bit, you know? Okay, anyhow, I need to go. I need to be done with this project and go in the house. So I'll catch up with y'all probably tomorrow because we have volleyball, and I got to at least show you a little bit of that. But nevertheless, at some point in the next couple of days, I'll catch up with you again. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ivy, and today is moving day. My car is packed. I'm actually pulling a trailer. I don't know if you can see. Hang on. Pulling a trailer. Scotty's pulling a trailer. And if you're worried that I'm driving and on the phone, we're literally going next door, and we're not actually moving. We're putting stuff back in the cabin. So it is moved back into the Airbnb day after camp. So we are just driving down the hill. I'm going literally 4 miles per hour. So, and on a dirt road, private road. Anyhow, yeah, I was like, I better film before we start doing this, because as soon as we get down here, we have helpers. Well, a helper plus the fam. Riley's with me. And it's going to be fast and furious. It goes so fast moving it back in and setting it back up. So I'm going to literally set up a time lapse. We're going to get moved back in and get back on with our lives. It has been a long, busy week after camp, and this has taken us longer. We actually were planning on moving back in Thursday, and it's now Saturday. So, that's just how things go. But here we are. We're moving in. So come along with us this week and see what all we can get into. then that last clip I filmed was at 1:45 p.m. It is now 6:05 p.m. But we're done. I could have time-lapsed every single thing I did, but it would have been a really boring video. Anyway, the kitchen is reset. All of that was camp stuff under there. That cabinet was in there. We took it back to its place in there. But the kitchen is all reset and clean. I've done everything but mop because we have some friends coming out tomorrow. So I'm not going to mop the floor. I almost did, and then I was like, wait, no, we are going to have people coming in and out. Anyway, we have the back reset. What is that bucket? I need to move that bucket. That bucket, hold on. I'm so bad at pointing. I'll get there. It's over there. That bucket right there. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is. I think it's trash. So anyway, they got the fire pit reset. They got the table back there reset. The extra cubbies we had to put out are gone. I washed all the windows. Don't look at them. They're slightly streaky, but I'm not going back. I'm not redoing them, but it looks nice. I'm washing these curtains. The rest of the curtains are still fairly new, so they can stand another year. I'll wash them next summer maybe. Anyway, this room is totally reset. Everything is back in its place. Last time you saw it, it was just in here. It wasn't like put together. The beds weren't put together or anything. Now everything is set back up. I need to take these Bibles and store them for next year. And yeah, and we still have a trailer full of stuff to take back. That's all camp stuff that's got to go back in the shed. And then there's a bunch of other things that don't even fit in the trailer. So shouldn't touch the windows. I just washed them. So anyway, that is it. We're done for the day. Thank goodness. Like I said, it's 6:05, so I'm ready to go home. I'm gonna go lock doors, turn off lights, and go home and unload a trailer because, you know, our work's never done here. But it feels really good to be where we're at. And yay, on to the next thing. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness, y'all. I just took a test. I'm like trying to get back on this college train, right? And I like had this sick feeling the whole time. I was like, I just bombed this test. And y'all, exemplary. I aced this test. Oh my goodness. I legitimately did not think that was the result of this test. I normally don't take my tests during the day either. I take them in the middle of the night. Good golly, y'all. I'm tired. And the sun was beating in the window and it was like half blinding me and I was like hard to see my screen. And like once you start your test, you cannot get up and move. Like you're literally on camera the whole time, which, oh, by the way, I closed my web camera. And, yeah, it's just like kind of nerve-wracking, you know? So anyway, it's fine. I made it. Thankfully, I like literally prayed. I'm like, Lord, please put the sun behind the clouds. And it did. Like, it's still sunny right here. You can see the sun like on the desk and stuff, but so much. I mean, it was like beaming in here. So anyway, it all is good. And I passed my test. I submitted my lesson plan this morning. So now I am going to start my next course and just keep knocking them out because I'm so close. I'm 4 courses away now. I kept saying I was 5 courses away. And I've told a lot of people I was 4 courses away, but I'm actually 5 courses, which now if the paper I submitted this morning gets accepted, I'll be 4 courses away. So anyway, I'm going to start my next course now. And then y'all, actually, do I want to yet? So I'm taking like my make or break tests on Friday and Monday, like my praxis, my you can be a teacher or not tests on Friday and Monday. And study materials are few and far between unless you want to pay hundreds of dollars, which I already had to pay $381 to take these 2 tests. Y'all know teachers and especially paras don't make very much money, right? Like, yikes. I could have definitely gotten extra money from my financial aid to pay for these, but I didn't. And so yeah, paid out of pocket for almost $400 to take these 2 tests. And it's like, if I don't pass them, then that's bad. But anyway, so I haven't really studied for any of them. I've studied what I can and the free stuff that I can find, but there's just not much available. But when I signed up for these tests, they gave me free practice tests for each of the units. And I'm debating, like, do I just go into this with the knowledge that I have and just do the best I can? Because I have a coworker that actually just took the test and she passed it without studying, without anything, because same reason. We don't make any money, and there's nothing available unless you buy all the practice materials. Y'all, don't look at my laundry. It's getting me. Like, that's dirty, but hey, that's all clean. So, you know. Anyway, we'll take the wins when we can get them. So that part of me is like, just go take them. Don't even do the practice test, because I've done practice tests on these random websites and not done well on them. They're not official practice sites and not done well. So that makes me nervous. I'm not going to do well. But now it's like, okay, well, I have these like official praxis materials. Should I just go ahead and use them? Or if I fail them, is it going to make me more nervous? Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to take them. I'm going to take the practice test because I want to know what it's like, because historically, everything else I've done, this is a completely different thing, but the practice tests are, one, a lot of the same material that's going to be on the actual test through WGU for certain. When I took my paraprofessional test, the practice test was literally the same questions. And also, the ones that weren't the same questions, they were harder than the questions that were on the test. A lot of times, same instance with WGU. The practice tests are harder. Maybe they just appear harder because it's my first time taking it. I don't know. But the practice tests are harder than the exam. Now, today, I felt like the exam was very difficult and I thought I bombed it and I, aced it. So I'm just not the best test taker. I have extreme ADHD. Like, I'm self-diagnosed. I've never been diagnosed, but like, I have to have it. Or neurodivergent. What's that new stuff they talk about? Neurodivergent. I think I'm that. I don't know. I don't even know what the actual term is. Okay, anyway, I need to move on from that. I need to decide what I'm going to do. Do I want to start my next course now or do the practice tests? I need to do the practice tests and just focus on that. Because it's 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday. And then I have tomorrow a very small portion of the day to work on it. Thursday, I am unavailable, at least the morning. And then Friday, I take my tests. So I better just do the practice tests. Okay, thanks for helping me make up my mind. Okay, I'm going to take the practice tests. I'm going to go tell Scotty I passed. And then get back in here and take the practice tests. Okay, good plan. Thanks. Break. Hey all, happy Friday. Oh my gosh, I'm such a grandma. My sunglasses on my glasses. I walked into Walmart that way and I was like, oh gosh, I have to take those off. But then I walked out and put them right back on and here we are. Anyway, I am at Walmart running around doing a bunch of errands right now. But y'all, I took my praxis this morning. I 100% did not feel great about it. I did going into it because I took practice tests and I'm like, okay, I'm scoring way better on this than I thought I was going to. Sorry, it's hot and I have a sweater on, but I put a sweater on because I was testing and I just haven't taken it off. And oh my goodness, this has been my day. Okay, let me take my sweater off. I look very much like a teacher today though, don't I? Anyhow, I think I passed it. Long story long, I think I passed it. My unofficial scores say I passed, but those are unofficial, and from everything I've read, they're pretty accurate. They don't very rarely change, or not much. Anyway, so I got home around 1, a little after 1, and ate some lunch, and then I was like, you know what, I need to go get a prescription and run some errands. I need to go to my P.O. box, had to get some stuff for the Airbnb, and so I'm like, I don't have anything else planned today. The only thing I had planned today was my praxis, and so I'm just going to do a little wander around Walmart, and I always look at the clearance aisle. Y'all, I don't know if this was a good deal or not. It seemed like an amazing deal, but I picked up a Silhouette Portrait 3. I don't know what any of that means. I know it's like not a Cricut vinyl cutter type of thing. I have a Cricut. I have a very old school Cricut. It works great, but you can only use the cartridges, and this is like Bluetooth, so I should be able to like design my own stuff and print it from my computer, which will be great for my classroom, all that kind of stuff. It also only does 8-inch wide, and all my vinyl rolls are 12-inch. So like parts of me is like, it's probably not the greatest deal because it may be more work, but it's actually like, I looked them up and they're like $150 or something like that. Yeah, $149 I think is what it was saying. Literally, I can see the sticker underneath. This has been here for a while because last time I looked at it, I was like, oh gosh, it's $50 off. The other sticker says $90.58 or no, $90.89. And you're saving, I don't know what this is. Actually, it says like $90.49 or something like that. You're saving $59.60. I paid $58.11 for it, y'all. So I think it was meant to be because it was still here after weeks and weeks. I haven't been inside Walmart in a really long time. It is popping here and there are people everywhere. I probably should just like get out of the way, and it's fine. Nobody's like waiting on my spot. But anyhow, I am excited. I think it's going to be good. My sister has a really nice one too that like she's let me use before. She actually brought to my classroom the first time I set up a classroom. But if I have my own, it just makes it that much easier, right? So yeah, speaking of classroom, I'm headed there, not now. I'm actually going to go to my P.O. box now. Open that, or open it. Yeah, literally open my P.O. check my P.O. box. And then I'm going to go to my classroom, and I'm actually going to work on my library a little bit today. Just because I have, again, the extra time. But anyway, I'm very excitable right now. But I'm just going to be real honest. It's not been the best week. I've hardly filmed anything. You guys know, you've seen. But it's just not been the best week. Yesterday was not a good day. I mean, some things are just private, right? Like, that's just all I'm going to say. So, anyway, I really did not go into my test today with like the best state of mind, to be 1,000% honest. But I prayed a lot. Like normally I'm listening to the radio or a podcast or something while I'm driving long distances. And today I just left it silent. Used to, when I commuted, every day was just my silent prayer time, talking to God, praying, whatever. So that's how I used this morning. Just prayed and talked to God all the way, an hour away where I had to go to take my test. And so I felt better by the time I got there, but I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to do great on this test. My mind is so distracted. But God was good to me. He definitely gave me clarity of mind once it was time to actually focus, and it was fine. It was supposed to be, well, I had up to 5 hours to take the test, and it took me 3.5. So that's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, most tests I take through WGU, I finish in about half the time. So considering it was well over half the time, I am more than okay with finishing it in under 5 hours and actually finishing it. And appears to have passed it. So anyway, that's enough chit chat. I'm gonna go to my P.O. box, get on with my day, get some more stuff done. But I was really excited about this silhouette, and I might take it into my classroom and try and play with it. Although I don't have any, I could cut cardboard, or cardstock or something. That would be kind of fun. I do need some more Mickey head labels for things, so maybe I could do that. Actually, I probably don't even want to jack with it today, but maybe tonight I'll take it to my craft room and play with it. Anyway, rambling on. Let's head on, do some of our other errands that we have to run and get to the classroom. Y'all, it was literally all I could do to not run back to my car. Listen, okay, so I kind of knew this was coming a little bit-ish because someone asked if I had my P.O. box updated on my Amazon wish list for my classroom, and I did not. So Alicia, thank you so much for bringing it to my attention, because I 100% thought I had that, and I did not. So your package arrived, and thank you. I don't know what's in it because I don't know what you got off my list, but I am so excited to open this up. So let's do this together. Oh my goodness! There's a bunch of stuff in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. There's gift. Says thank you for the service you provide for young minds through all you do. From Alicia. Alicia, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Girl. Some of these things aren't even on my list. That makes it even more exciting. Okay. Have a great year of teaching. Thanks for sharing your world with us. From your YouTube subby, Alicia. Oh my goodness, Alicia, you guys. This is so exciting. My first ever wish list purchase, my first ever, well, other than the Christmas cards you guys sent me, first ever P.O. box stuff, Ticonderoga, because if you don't know, you need to know that these are the best pencils. Pencils matter, and Ticonderoga are it. These weren't even on my wish list. Alicia, thank you so much. And these were, I prefer writing with these because I am a big writer, and so when I have a big marker, especially on like small whiteboards, so when I'm working with students, I need something small and fine point because I write too big to use a small whiteboard with a student. Now, when I'm on a big old 4x8 whiteboard, you best believe I'm writing with a big marker, but these were there. Ooh, this was underneath. Yay, sticky tack. This was for sure on my wish list. I think these ultra fine tip ones were as well. This was not. You made me cry. This is so sweet. It's a t-shirt, by the way. I haven't shown you. Oh, it's not a t-shirt. It's a tote bag. The influence of a great teacher can never be erased. Oh, Alicia, you are the sweetest thing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Like literally, I'm going to my classroom right now anyway, and I can use my tote bag to take all my new supplies to my classroom. Yay. Thank you, Alicia. Legitimately. Thank you. You are the sweetest. I am beyond blessed, y'all. This just brightened my day. Y'all, I just told y'all it has not been the best week. So thank you, Alicia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just can't thank you enough. So, okay, wait, I gotta keep the thank you, like the little message. Oh, there's another one. Enjoy your gift from Alicia. Little personal notes with all of them. Thank you. So, make sure there's no more little notes in there. Okay. I'm so like on a high right now. I was already planning because I'm over here by the square, and last I knew there's like a little soda fountain over here that does tropical snow, which is like the really like finely shaved snow cones. I'm gonna go see if they still have it because it was all it took within me to not stop at Brain Freeze and get a Dole Whip on my way home. It was so far out of the way, and I'm like, I'm ready to get home after my test, but I wanted to reward myself, so I think I'm gonna go see if they still do tropical snow in there, and if they don't, maybe I'll just get a soda or something, because mine, I bought it yesterday and then I decided not to drink it because it was getting later in the day, and I'm like, I need to sleep good tonight for my test, and I didn't put it in the fridge, and so it was already hot, and it's been sitting in my car for an hour while I was at Walmart. So I'm just gonna walk across the street and see if I can find a little treat, and if nothing else, a little fountain drink with some ice in it. So that just is gonna be the icing on the cake that is this moment. I got my really awesome deal on my silhouette. I got a sweet gift from Alicia. I can't even thank you enough. So shameless plug, I guess, since it's already been brought up, but if you want to help support my classroom, I have a wish list of things. There's a bunch of books on there that I would love to add to my classroom library. There's more school supplies, some just items that would kind of help my ins and out of my day. I do have some things on my cart right now that I'm fixing to buy because I need them now, so I need to go remember to remove those off the list. But if you want to check out my Amazon wish list for my class, it is always in my description box, so there's just a little fun tidbit. Okay, let's go see if we can find a sweet treat across the street. All right, they had it. Yay, I'm so excited. I got the root beer float, and she melted ice cream to put on top of it. They've only done like the sweet cream, like coffee creamer basically on top at the other place I go to. She melted ice cream and put on top, so that's actually really exciting. Okay, I'm back to my car. I'm gonna eat this on my way to the school. I'll see y'all there. All right, I just walked in. I almost finished this, but my tongue is like frozen, so I probably can't even speak very well. Got my tote bag. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much. Sneak peek for you guys, because my classroom video will come out on Monday. I spent a very long time in here on Wednesday and got a lot done. So I filmed a classroom setup video, so that's going to come out on Monday. But my library, y'all. Let me just show you, and then I'll start filming that video here in a little bit. But I don't even know what to do. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, let me show you. Okay, first of all, I need to move all the desks that are there. So I think I have decided at the moment, we'll see what happens. I need to move all those, but that whole shelf, which is from my other classroom, it came with me. I think the whole thing's gonna be my library. And then this is what I cleaned the other day and organized and got rid of a bunch of stuff. And also, I don't know what else to do with it. I actually don't love the clutter that this looks like. I kind of want to move it and put curriculum there, but also, I don't know. I would love to use that cabinet, and you'll see in the classroom setup video that I can't. We're not going to go there today because I've already talked about that. But anyhow, so I have these are the books that I have. So I basically have, maybe I should just move the desks and then show you guys. That shelf right there, and then the shelf below it has a bunch of books too. Those are all leveled and labeled and all of that. Now, a third grade teacher retired last year, and she left 1,000 at least books. She left gobs and gobs of books. So I took these 3 and these 3, which I don't really need more picture books, but also I do. And then earlier this summer, I went and on Facebook Marketplace, there was a lady that was closing her flea market booth. And so she was selling all of these books for a quarter. So I got 100 for $50. Or wait, were they a quarter or 50 cents? That doesn't make sense. 100 for $50. They must have been 50 cents. Anyway, so I need to level and label all of these books. So by level, I can't get the right terminology down. So all of these books can be tested. And so I have to go through and say what book level. Yeah, so level and label. Level, how many points they would get if they took a test, and then the quiz number. So the kids won't read a book if they can't test on it, if they aren't going to get points for it. And so I don't even want books in my library that aren't leveled and quizable because they won't read them. So like I said, all of my books that are over there are leveled and labeled. Some of hers might be because she was probably in the same boat, but 2 for 2, not 3 for 3, not. Okay, that one has a sticker. So if they came from another school or even another teacher, sometimes they had stickers, labels. So I'm fixing to say all of this exact same stuff on my part 2 classroom setup video. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to grab a basket, come over to my desk, literally search and type and search and write for as long as my little fingers will let me. So that's that. That's what I'm going to do this evening because Scotty's working on a truck and Riley and Aiden are going to the gym. So I figure I was already in town anyway. I had to come get I already told you all the reasons I'm in town. But yeah, that's where we're standing right now. Got to get my library done anyway. So I figure since everybody else is busy, I might as well make myself busy. So there you go. Okay. I will catch up with you guys later. I'm not going to stay as late as I was going to because I want to go home and play with my silhouette. So let's get some stuff done. It's 4:16. I'll stay till 6. That's almost 2 hours. And then that gives me plenty of time to go play in my craft room. So let's see what I can get done in almost 2 hours, an hour and 45 minutes. And last time I was only going to be here for 2 hours or an hour and a half, and I was here for 3.5 hours. So we'll see what ends up happening. But that's my plan at the moment. I want to go home and play with my silhouette. Okay, I'm done. Before I tell you what time it is it 6 o'clock? It is not. 7:13. I was partway through and I'm like, I can stay till 7 because I was like done with all the other, like the ones from the other teacher. And I was like, oh, I just have this flat of books left. It's only 100 books. But I'm done. Spoiler that I didn't tell you that. So yeah, I got it all done and leveled. And I'm still here. So anyway, that is all. I just wanted to tell you I was done. And what else was I going to say? I think that's it. I'm filming 2 videos, so I'm confusing myself. So I'm going to pop onto my other video and talk about that for a moment, then probably pack up and go, because like I said, it's 7:13. I have things I need to do. Plus I said I want to play with that silhouette. So yeah, I also like within seriously like the last 13 minutes, I'm like, we have guests checking in tomorrow and I need to finish laundry. So I need to go home and do laundry. But I will say these are the only books right here, this stack, that cannot be leveled. And then those over there are more like teaching tools type of books. So anyway, these 2 I didn't even try to level. They were like Left Behind Kids series. I was going to take them to the church library. I didn't realize they were still in there. But anyway, so that's a small portion compared to everything that's here. I did not count them. I might still here in just a moment. But yay, got it all done. Okay, awesome lighting. It's like getting dark outside, so it's like dusky out there, so nice in here. Actually, hang on, let me turn that light up. Does that help? Oh, yeah, awesome. Okay, I just finished fixing my teacher wish list, so yay, it's updated. I purchased the things I needed now, so anyway, everything else on there is up for grabs. I don't know. I feel weird. Promise me. I feel weird. Promise me. I promise you, I feel weird asking, but I know that there are people out there that really like to help out, you know, and I'm not good at asking for help, and you don't get paid very much as a para for sure, and I won't make much more as a teacher, and I won't get my teacher salary won't start until September, and I need several things before school starts, and it's really hard. Now I say all that, and then I just bought this. So this I bought with my own personal money, if you will. Like I get paid, I pay myself to do the Airbnb laundry and stuff. So I bought this with my own money, but all my school stuff comes out of like our family budget. So anyway, all that being said, my friend is blowing me up. I asked for it though, and she warned me and said picture overload. I didn't know if she was going to send them like right now. Oh, videos too. Okay. They are traveling, and so she's hooking me up with their travels. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's open this together. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. I was telling you that I updated my teacher wish list, and I have my computer out because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to download some kind of software or something. So here we go. All right, find the perfect design in no time. Cool. Don't know anything about any of that. All right, let's just go straight to this. For software download, user guide, free content, silhouetteteamamerica.com setup. So I will do that. That's Heather. I picked a good time to film, so no, I asked for it. I wanted to see them, so I'm not checking them right now. Okay, all the stuffs. Let's see. This is some kind of cable, so I can I guess hardwire it to my computer, but it says Bluetooth compatible, so I hope I can just sync it. Power cord. Oh, I thought it was green. I was like, oh, my dream color. Like a minty green. This is the cutting mat, I guess. So that's pretty small. Okay, and here it is. It's all wrapped up. I feel like I should check my computer because it's casting just the weirdest color light. All the blue light, you know, and all that jazz. So not good for our eyeballs. I did wear my glasses today to test in because I'm like, I'm gonna get eye fatigue after 5 hours. Sorry, that was horrible. After 5 hours of testing. But thankfully I finished it faster than 5 hours. But okay, here we go. Open it up. Yes, it looks just like a little miniature cricket. So set it down. How do I get that off? No. Bow wow that. Okay, and then there's a little piece of styrofoam in there. Alrighty. Probably ought to plug her in. Oh, that must be what that is, the cutting blade. Ooh, I wonder if all the blades I have for my Cricut, I have a bunch of blades for my Cricut, bought them off of Temu, y'all, they work like a dream, I'm gonna tell you. I was kind of skeptical a little bit, and they work great. And now my friend Nick is asking how my test went. It went good, Nick, thank you. I'll text you back in a moment. Okay, so I think that's for a pin, I think it said. Don't know what that is. This must be the cutting blade, but there's no blade sticking out. Ah, okay. That's a little spring-loaded action there. Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. Let's plug her in, and I'll come back to y'all. Actually, I'm gonna plug it in, not turn it on yet, and then download the software, and then I'll come back to y'all in a few. Hey y'all, so it's been way more than a few. So I got the Silhouette plugged in, and I got the software downloaded, and then Scotty and Kyle came in, and we all talked for a while, and then we started kind of watching the opening ceremony of the Olympics, which apparently we missed all this controversial stuff that happened. We just saw the end, like the last few minutes where they were like running the torch and lit the balloon and stuff and Celine Dion sang. So that stuff was all cool, but I guess there was a bunch of other horrible stuff that happened before that. So I'm glad we didn't see that. But anyhow, I didn't get to cut anything because then the kids got home, and it was just like chat with them for a little bit. And I was having technical difficulties. I was starting to edit this video while we were kind of talking and watching the Olympics. I wasn't editing yet. I was just trying to move my content over. And my computer's almost full. My hard drive, this is my hard drive. So this is what I edit on, is this little guy. Isn't that amazing? This is a terabyte, y'all. This is insane. So I was just having all kinds of issues. And so finally, I thought to plug my hard drive into my phone and move it directly to the hard drive. Oh my gosh, guys, it took 3 seconds. It took me an hour and a half to try and do it, and it was doing nothing. I'm like, okay, my life is now so much easier. I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now, and I'm just now figuring this out. Okay. So anyhow, I didn't get to play with my Silhouette really. I got the software downloaded. I created a thing to just see if I could use my Disney font. Oh yes, okay, it did save. So I had to restart my computer because everything was being weird and everything. And so I can at least show you this. Okay, then we've at least accomplished something at this point. Okay, so this is the exact same saying that I had in my classroom before. Reading can take you to the most magical place on earth, which if you don't know, Disney World is the most magical place on earth. And I have like this canvas on my wall. And so this reading will take you to will kind of be off to the side. And actually, I might double arch it, but the most magical place on earth was arched over the thing in my previous classroom. So I might put reading can take you to kind of centered and then the most magical place on earth below it. So I'll lay it out that way, but I'm going to be able to cut it on this. I'm so excited. So my sister's Cricut was able to do that. And so now I can do it too. So it's super exciting. I need to do a lot more stuff. And there's like, I can go to the store and get designs and pay for them and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't looked into all of that, but I do know that I can use all the fonts that I have, and this is called Waltograph. If you are a Disney fan and you want a, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. If you want a Disney font, it's called Waltograph, and there's actually 2 of them. Oops. Waltograph UI, which is more of a bigger, bolder. I prefer this though, just the regular Waltograph. So anyway, that's going to do it for this vlog. I totally filmed 2 beginnings of this vlog because I vlogged on like a Tuesday and then not again till Saturday because I told myself I was going to take the week off, and I even discussed that when I opened the vlog. And then I apparently did take the rest of the week off until Saturday. And then I guess I thought, oh, it's Saturday, I need to open this vlog. So anyway, doesn't really matter. Y'all understand. I think you can tell and see from just me that I'm a little scatterbrained, more than normal. There's just so much going on. And like I said, yesterday wasn't the greatest day. Eventually I will fill you guys all in on all the ins and outs of the last what happened yesterday. Is a culmination not a culmination necessarily, but a continuation of something that's been going on since February. Again, we will get to a point where I'm ready to talk about all of that stuff. Everyone's okay. So just so you know that. Scotty and I are perfect. Actually, Tuesday next week is our 19th wedding anniversary. Like, the kids are fine. There's just something going on in the background that we'll talk about eventually. So, hey, sorry to be vague. Sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger. Again, like I said earlier, some things are just private. And when the time is right, we'll talk about it. Anyway, I just have so many other irons in the fire right now. We're just going to focus on all of those, and I'll juggle that in the background, okay? So I'll share all the rest with you. This one I'm going to just keep to myself for now. So anyway, that is going to do it for this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave me comments down below. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. This week was my last Disney series. I do have some more ready, like on a list to go, but I'm a little busy right now, so I don't have time to film those videos. But I will be doing my classroom setup series over the next couple of weeks, at least 3 or 4 weeks, probably till school starts. And then I might be in a slightly better place to be able to film some more Disney videos. So by the time that classroom setup stuff ends, I'll get back on the Disney content. So anyhow, that's just kind of a little sneak peek of content that is coming. Of course, grocery hauls will come out on Thursdays, all that jazz. So again, if you enjoyed it, do all the things. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this vlog this week. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.